Hey guys, so in today's video we're going to be talking about how to legally get your name changed, and this works whether you're trans or not trans, or just if you're trying to legally get your name changed, this is the process to do that. Step one is just to pick a name. Make sure this is something that you're comfortable with, like tell your friends, doctors, or just anyone that you're comfortable with knowing first, because in this part of time you're probably like in the beginning of your transition. Socially use this name a lot before you just go and change it on paperwork. Like, be sure that you're comfortable with this name. Also, pay attention to people around you. Like, I made a mistake and literally almost changed my name to the exact same name that my cousin has.
Are you serious?
Just because I'm not really close with my family, so I wasn't aware that she had the same first and middle name that I was about to change. It was spelled differently, but like that would have been, it's like showing up with the same outfit, but every day, like, you know. So first step is to make sure you pick a name. Make sure no one that's close to you has that same exact name, and make sure you're comfortable with this name. You know, and let your friends or doctors or whatever use this name to make sure that this is the name that you want before you legally change it. Once you pick a name and you got the name that you are comfortable with, now it's time to actually start the process of changing your name. The first step is going to be calling your local courthouse. Your courthouse should have a website, and on that website they'll have a page full of documentation forms. It'll have forms like birth certificates, death certificates, marriage certificates, adoption certificates. Like in this would also be a certificate for a name change. If you call your courthouse, they'll be able to give you this website that you can find it on. The only thing that you have to do is find the form, print it out. Once you print the form out, fill it out. It'll be simple. It's literally you just give your birthday, your name, prior name, what you want to change your name to. Once you have that paper filled out, the next step is to go get that notarized. That's going to cost about $10. It's not really something that's expensive. The rest of this process will be expensive, but the first part of getting that paper notarized is $10. Once you have this paper notarized, now you can take this paper to the courthouse and actually file it to get your case started. Whenever you file this paper, the filing fee will be around about $240. That is what I paid for mine. This part is going to be the most expensive part of the whole process. Once you're done with that, your case will actually be started. Your next step is to now call your local newspaper and put in an ad for your name change. They want you to do this so that it's made public and they know that you're not like trying to run away from some debt collectors or some bills or something of that nature. That is going to cost about $80. That's what I paid for mine. I don't know, it's probably different for every newspaper in every city. So once that ad has ran in the news 3 times, then the local newspaper will send you a receipt showing that it ran 3 times and showing you the date that it ran. You will then take that receipt to the courthouse to add that to your case, and then from there you're done. For me, my judge didn't require a hearing because he said it was simple paperwork, sign off on it, and then they mailed me my proof saying that it happened. And then once they mail it to you, you can go to the courthouse and pick up an actual certified document, because it's to change all your documents later, like your birth certificate, your passport, your license. You're going to need the actual certified copy with the stamp on it. But for some people, the judge actually wants you to come in and go through a court hearing. That's not something that I had to do, so I don't know exactly how that process works. But up until that point, it's literally the same exact thing. The name change is the most expensive part, right behind the passport. The name change is what takes the longest. This whole process took me about 3 months to get done. So that is how you get your name changed, and you can use that paperwork to update everything else now, like your passport, driver's license, birth certificate. Now that you have the name change, you're good to go with everything else. All you need now is a letter from your doctor showing that your gender has changed as well. But if you don't want to do that and you just want to go with the name change on your paperwork first, then you're done. I'll be making a separate video of how to update the rest of the documents. I didn't want this video to be long, so I only wanted to talk about the name change, and that's it. If there's anything else that you guys would like to know, just leave a comment down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and see you next time.